Hello, I am Thomas Oddity, and welcome back to more Wayward Realms, Reveal and Lore. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but as much as I enjoy our little talks, I'm not exactly in control of when these happen. Well, let's get right in there. As you can see before you, we're talking about goblins today. Oh, I've waited to see these fellows for a long time. They were teased ages ago, but now we get them. They're about what you'd expect. I do love the nose ridge. That was fully an art team decision from what I was told. Very interesting. Gives the face a nice profile. And moving on to their hair, there's none on their head. But you see, they have a horse-like mane going all the way down their spine, and that's with texture too, and I look forward to seeing the various styles later on. Now, the people at Once Lost, during the weekend and earlier this week, they allowed people to ask questions on various social media, YouTube, Twitter, Reddit, and I'm getting all of this from there, along with a little bit from the Discord, which, as always, you can find from their main website, which I'll be linking. Had to fix my glasses there. Now, the goblins came to the archipelago as stowaways, originally from a barren and dangerous homeland across the seas, which made them hardy and able to adapt to Wayward, a desert region in the Kingdom of Splendor, where most have settled. They are a generally chaotic people. Many of them reside in and control the underworld. They have more influence than you may think. A lot of them are thieves, but their motives vary from anarchism to survival to even a Robin Hood-esque helping the little guys out type of morality. Now, people are not very trustworthy of them for the reasons above, and ones I'll discuss later. But the ones who see them more regularly, such as the capital of Splendor, are more tolerant. Now the humans are Wayward. They see them as barbaric. Goblins in the wild are tribal, where you'll see individuals here and there. When they congregate, it's usually in small, widespread pockets that don't even count as towns. These groups are usually led by women, as they are seen to be closer to the goddesses. But with no other alternative, men will lead just fine. Now they have little sense of personal ownership. How could it be your coin purse? It's in my hand type of approach. This tends to come from their survivalist nature. They do what they must. Puts them in a negative light by a lot. You'll see good ones and bad ones, but mostly gray. Sorry, I lost my notes here. They acknowledge all of the goddesses, but in Mirth where they have begun to worship something different. They're a bit cagey on that one. I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. There is a subspecies of goblins we haven't seen yet. We know nothing of them other than that they exist. More to look forward to, and I'll make sure to make a video on that once it happens. In a tribe, a goblin child is raised by everyone collectively, and their general culture is selfish survivor and opportunistic. Nobody looks out for a goblin, so you have to look out for two things: two people, yourself and your brethren. Orcs and goblins have no real historical interaction. There is a belief of distant relationship floating around, but orcs are still held in high regards. Goblins are seen as barbarians, even to orcs outside of the homelands they snuck away from. Now, this isn't always the case. Groups that see them a lot will see goblins as any other race, and that's good. Kids, don't be racist. They keep to themselves, but are not antisocial. They'll often engage in small skirmishes using guerrilla tactics, and often they are conscripted as mercenaries by the other races. See, in terms of height, they are about as tall as a dwarf, but leaner, obviously. This will grant them a bonus to speed and stealth. Not that this will stop me from making a goblin knight in heavy armor using a long sword. Well, they can try. Yes, and before I go, I love the weapon they chose here. The Badish is underrated, and I love it. Such a unique profile and a very good weapon. Now I believe that's everything. Bit of a long form here. Well, until next time.